what time it is. It is Halloween, which means it is time for me to come crawling back out of the woodwork to create some crazy crackpot electric vehicle to take me trick-or-trotting around campus this spooky season. And oh boy, was this one a witch. By the end of this video, I will not only ride my terrifying taxi around campus, but I will be setting the land speed record for an electric coffin. Right around now, you might be asking yourself, why, oh God, why would anyone do this? And to answer that very thoughtful question, thank you, I need to go back to 3 weeks ago, when I was in a fateful Discord call with none other than Louis Weisz. In this call, he regaled me with a dream he had to cut the middleman out of the situation should the worst ever happen while attaching jet engines to his next sled, wagon, bike, capybara. I don't know. A vehicle that would finally give form to the terrifying reality that every vehicle he makes is a coffin on wheels. Or skis sometimes, but that'll be for a different video. And since Louis's schedule is chock full of remembering how to not see in thermal vision, he's challenging me to create this high-speed chariot of death by Halloween. And so with no time at all in my college schedule, whatever change I could find between the cushions of my roommate's lazy boy, and a rapidly decreasing level of concern for my physical well-being, the race to make the fastest coffin I could before Halloween began. Now at this point, I need to clarify what I mean when I say I want to make a coffin move. My goal is to create an end product that resembles as close to a normal coffin as possible. Nothing sticking out on the sides that would hint to anyone that it is an electric vehicle. While I was making this project, Robert Maddox, the crazy rocket man, released a video of him driving his own jet-powered coffin car. And while I'm sure it is much faster than mine, I wouldn't exactly consider it just a coffin. And so before I started developing anything else, I knew I wanted to make it out of your standard everyday coffin. And since those can go for hundreds to thousands of dollars online, I knew I'd have to make it myself. An activity I didn't think I'd have to do so soon, let alone be present for. Now I knew that this thing wasn't exactly going to be light, and getting it to any sort of speed on my budget of politely picking through the theater department's trash was going to be a big challenge. And so once I got all my pieces cut out, I met with my awesome friend Jay, who said I could borrow some of his higher powered electric skateboard parts. In order to utilize these parts, we essentially had to create the world's jankiest heavy-duty longboard deck out of a 4-foot long piece of 2x10 that we could then attach the coffin to. This makes it so that the wheels and way to control the coffin all are hidden underneath it, keeping with my goal of making this as inconspicuous as possible.
Did it move? Oh my God.
Once we got the electronics mounted, I could finally make this electric coffin, well, a coffin. And honestly, it was surprisingly fun and oddly satisfying to get into once it was all put together.
Oh God. Oh my gosh.
Once I was done flirting with my mortality, we gave it a quick paint job to make sure it looked the part, and it was time for the moment of truth. Yikes. Alrighty, we just finished painting. Things are still drying in the car currently. That's why I have all of my windows down. We are against the wire right now. We are losing sunlight. So after 2.5 weeks of getting the electronics together, constructing the coffin, getting everything put in one piece, will it move in any sort of stable way? Will it go veering off to one direction and I get thrown out, get very hurt? We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be fine. It all leads up to this. Alrighty, test one. Doesn't like breaking much.
topping out at 19 before I start wiggling like crazy. Standing up might be more stable. Very well.
Find the right place.
Oh, damn.
Send it. Scary as hell. I hit 22.
It's getting do a couple laps. So it's good.
Okay.
Hey, I don't know.
24. For this thing, I'm pretty pleased with it.
Sending me away.
Yep.
Oh no, he's actually sending me away.
Goodbye.
Oh no.
Have fun. Woo!
You want to go faster?
So I'm pretty pleased with how all this turned out. After 20 days, I was able to make a coffin go as fast as I could. And while the remote said 27 miles per hour, the phone did say 24, so we're going to be conservative here and call this a speed record of 24 miles per hour. I'm really looking forward to see if anyone is going to try to break this record, but I will definitely be working on things like this in the future. Well, that about wraps up this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I think you'd really like this one where I made a robotic bed to drive me around campus. I'd also really appreciate it if you could do me a subscribe to be notified the next time I make a cool project like this, which should be very soon. But until then, my name is Hunter Velazquez, and I will see you later.